Thanks for checking out my cover of Circles in the Sky and Suntold by Rivers of Nihil. Here I'll be talking a little bit about this video as well as the gear and tone I used to cover this song. Rivers of Nihil are one of my favorite modern metal bands. A lot of people became familiar with them after they released their most recent album, Where Owls Know My Name. I'm definitely going to cover some songs from that album, but I wanted to start with Circles in the Sky because it was the song that made me fall in love with the band in the first place. I also included Suntold because of how Circles flows right into it. I did these two songs in a full take, but I made a few mistakes in the second guitar solo in Circles in the Sky. I decided to just re-record that part on its own rather than spend potential hours re-recording both songs. So forgive me for this not being a 100% authentic playthrough. I got the tabs for both these songs as well as the entire Monarchy album from Sheet Happens Publishing. I'll leave a link in the description. So the guitar I'm using is the Jackson JS Series 7-string. I actually just picked this guitar up a few weeks ago because I wanted another 7-string in my collection for doing covers. The tuning for this song is drop F sharp, which basically has the guitar tuned to C sharp standard, which is a step and a half down from standard, with the 7-string dropped 2.5 steps to F sharp. The only other 7-string I had before I picked this one up was my Ibanez Iron Label AR, which only has a 24 3/4 inch scale, which I don't think would have handled this tuning very well. This one has a 26.5 inch scale, which keeps things nice and tight. This is one of the cheapest 7-strings you can get right now, and I haven't even upgraded anything on it, and it worked great for this video. One thing I definitely want to upgrade are the machine heads, specifically for the 7-string, because the thickest string I could fit in there was a 74 gauge, and for this tuning, that still didn't provide quite as much tension as I'd like. But other than that, I'd highly recommend it for anyone out there who's potentially looking for a budget price 7-string guitar. I'll leave a link in the description. Anyway, enough with the guitar. Moving on to tone, I used the Line 6 HX Stomp for my amp and effects. As usual, I took a look at Rivers of Nihil's rig and used the Helix amp models that matched what they used to build a similar tone. I took a look at the video they did with Gear Gods. Their lead guitarist Brody Uttley talks about their guitar tone, which they use using a Kemper profiler. The amps they've profiled are the Bogner Ubersonic for the rhythm tones, the 5153 for their leads, and a Fender Twin Reverb for their clean tones. Luckily, there are Helix amp models for all these amps, so I made a rhythm, lead, and clean tone. For any Helix users out there, the Bogner Ubersonic is the German Ubersonic, the 5150 is the PV Panama, and the Fender Twin Reverb is the US Double Normal. For effects, I'm using the Horizon Drive. In the video, Brody talks about how they use the Proton Misha Mansour overdrive, but there's no Helix model for that. So I went with the Horizon Drive because it's what I use the most, and it's my current favorite. I used the Glitz reverb on the clean channel, which includes delay and creates that nice swelling effect. I was trying to make it sound close to the clean tone you hear at the beginning of the song. On the lead channel, I'm using the simple delay. The tempo for both these songs is 120 beats per minute. I set the note sync ratio on the clean and lead tones to triplet quarter notes for the delay effects. There's a few parts in both these songs where you can really hear the delay, and this sounded fairly accurate to me. That's it for this video. I'd like to thank my good friend Ben for taking part in this cover by doing the bass solo in Circles in the Sky. I'm going to leave some links in the description to his YouTube channel as well as some bands he plays in. Be sure to check them out. For my next cover, I'm going to be doing another Rivers of Nihil song, but until then, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.